y'all. Oh my goodness. So I am actually right now packing to go to Disney World. It's been a crazy day. I can't even tell you what kind of day it is, but today I thought I'd do something a little different. I'm going to go over the state of Idaho and the city Twin Falls. I've been there twice. It's funny because back then, I had a really bad problem with gluten, and the family I was working for, I told them my mom was like, you get to go to the state of Idaho, the state of potatoes. And I told the family I was working for that, and the dad of the family was like, you can't eat potatoes. And I'm like, what? He's like, they're gluten. I'm like, no, they're not. Like, no. He's like, yeah, there's gluten in potatoes. I'm like, no, potatoes is a vegetable. Like, there's no gluten. He's like, oh, I just kind of figured. I'm like, oh my goodness. But you'd be surprised how many people think there is gluten in potatoes. Potatoes is a plant, y'all. Gluten doesn't grow in them. Just so you know. Anyway, so I've been there twice. Twin Falls is a small city. Both times that I've been there, my plane ticket was taken care of. So it's expensive to fly into Twin Falls. It's cheaper to fly in, my goodness, what is it? Boise. Boise's cheaper. And Twin Falls is 2 hours southeast of Boise. So there's actually quite a bit to do there. It's more outdoor nature things. So if you are an outdoor / nature person, this is for you. The first thing, the big thing that everybody loves to do there is Shoshone Falls. And actually, I have some clips for you to see. Isn't it beautiful? The falls are beautiful. It's kind of reminds me of like a mini Niagara Falls. So pretty, and you just get sprayed by all the water from the falls. It's really cool, and they have different angles where you can see the falls, so there's plenty of opportunities for pictures. And it's also known as Twin Falls, like Shoshone Falls and Twin Falls. So if you hear either or, this is what that is. And it's free to get in, so that's even better. The Perrine Bridge, I hope I'm saying that right. So I've been to a restaurant and I've seen the bridge, and I've actually driven on the bridge, so it's pretty cool. It's a really cool bridge, and there are actually people jump from the bridge, like, what is that, free fall or whatever. Like, you are out of your mind, because there's no way I would do that. For people who do that, more power to you. Also, the Snake River Canyon Trail. So I haven't done this trail, but I've seen it. I can see it from like down below. But it's a really cool trail to do. I've heard lots of things about it. Sawtooth National Forest apparently is a beautiful national forest. So that is something, if you guys are really into visiting national forests in each state, this one is highly recommended. Harrett Center for Arts and Science, a really cool museum. I could not find a price, like how much it would cost to get in, so I'm not really sure. The Orton Botanical Garden is really pretty. I don't really know about the cost either. I don't know why, these costs are really hard to find. The Idaho Heritage Museum. That is a small museum. It's very hands-on for kids. $10 for an adult. Child is $8, and under 6 is free. So there's that. And then there are also lots of other trails, lots of falls to do. So there's just so much outdoor nature stuff to do. So this is definitely an area that I highly recommend. And like I said, to fly into Twin Falls is a very small airport. I think there are like 2 gates, and I mean, you walk off the airplane and bam, there's the airport terminal. So it's really small. To fly there, I want to say it was $350 to $400 round trip, but to fly to Boise, like half that price. So if you're wanting to come to Twin Falls, I recommend getting a rental car and going down to Twin Falls and then flying there. So okay, I actually have 3 restaurants to recommend. One of them is called Elevation 486. It is expensive. I have not paid for this myself, but it is really good food with really good views. This is where I actually saw the really big bridge. And just, like I said, gorgeous views, really good food, excellent service with beautiful views. It is expensive, so if you're looking for something really, really nice, like for a date night or if you're just something extra special, this is the place. Highly recommended. Another place I recommend is La Fiesta Mexican. You guys know me and my Mexican food. This is really, really good Mexican food and really, really good deals. Like on their food, it's not super expensive. Really good. Then another restaurant called Black Bear Diner. I've noticed these are popping up more around the US, but it kind of reminds me of like a Cracker Barrel, but a little bit nicer and a lot more options. So that is another one I recommend. So all three of these restaurants will be in the description below. 2 hotels. One of them I'm going to kind of recommend, and the other one I highly recommend. So the first one, Quality Inn and Suites. So I stayed here for 3 nights and I came really, really, really close to going to another hotel. The room size was good. Everything was clean, but I kid you not, the beds were very, very hard. And like, no matter where I turned, like it was so uncomfortable. I hardly slept on that 3-day trip. It was bad. And then like one side I tried to move and it would like cave in, and I'm just like, it was really bad. I think by the 3rd day I was so exhausted that I really did just fall asleep, but I didn't get good sleep. So because the beds were so hard, like that was my only complaint. But like I said, if you like hard beds, then that will be for you, but I would never go back there again. And I'm gonna have to say that this hotel went above and beyond because I had to leave a day early due to some other issues going on back at home and while I was there. So I had to, leave a day early, and they were really, really kind. Quality Inn and Suites went above and beyond and gave me that extra day, gave me that day, that 1 day worth of money back. So that was really sweet of them. They did not have to do that. So that was really nice. The second one I highly recommend is La Quinta by Wyndham. Really, really nice beds. Really nice beds. Room size, cleanliness. I just remember them going above and beyond. They were excellent. So those 2 hotels will be in the description below. So, but it is like midnight and I'm trying to do some laundry for my mom before we go to Disney. So yeah, we're a little behind and we're waking up at 6:30 in the morning. We're going to work and then headed to Kansas City, and I will be telling you all about that and how we got super cheap flights and what is planned ahead. So I'm excited for the upcoming vlogs. They're going to be so much fun. So thank you all for watching. Over this past weekend, I received a lot more comments than I normally do on my YouTube channel, a lot more followers, and on Facebook. Like it's been amazing. Like it's been amazing to see how it's been growing. I definitely want to grow my YouTube more. Facebook has been growing faster, but thank you all so much who have been following me and just messaging me or commenting. Like it's meant so much to me. So much. So I'm super excited for these upcoming adventures and just bringing you along with me. So if you haven't, make sure you subscribe and follow me on Facebook or Instagram.